What's going on, internet? So today we are going to go over something that probably won't get that many comments, most likely that many views, but with an emailing list of over 14,000 and a continued question is being asked, I tend to make a video about it. And that is, what do we use to make the videos that we make? And unfortunately, 4 of them you guys will not be able to physically see, because 2 of them I'm looking at and the other 2 have left the building. And I'll explain about more of that later. So the first thing that we are going to go over is the camera that I'm looking at right now, and that is the Canon EOS M50. This is actually a really common camera, especially in the influencer world, as some people want to call it. I just call it a person on YouTube. It's very versatile, it's smaller, and it's rugged. It's not horribly overpriced, and it actually takes pretty good video. Through the years, we have had absolutely no trouble with this camera. So if you can find one, I'm starting to hear that they're harder to find nowadays. I don't know how true that is. I suggest you take a look at it, but of course it's up to you. The next is the 12-inch ring light, which I am also using right now. I do believe it's a Bauer and it's from Walmart. Now, I really don't care what anybody says. I think these are pretty much all the same. I just chose this one because I could go to the local Walmart and pick it up. It was there, and it has also worked very well. However, with the light, you have to plug it into a USB. Now, if you're using a power bank or something like that, it can be a very power hungry unit. But of course, most people, like I do, just plug them into the wall and run them that way. But all in all, it's actually been a really good camera stand. So now let's move on to another 2 cameras, which are no longer here. And we'll start with our Insta360 X3. Now, I was shooting some boat content, and the mount that was hanging off the back of the boat that was holding it broke, and it is sadly at the bottom of a lake right now. This camera was actually amazing. It worked flawlessly. If you want to have that type of camera, I highly recommend the X3. I'm sure they have different or better ones out, but I had absolutely no trouble with that camera ever. It didn't not turn on. It didn't not make good video. It always worked really well. And yes, they are on the pricier side, depending on where you get it, but they are well worth it. The next one is actually the one that hurts the most, unfortunately, and that is our DJI Mavic Pro Drone. Now, if you ever flown a drone, these things can be hard to control sometimes. More importantly, you run them into a tree a lot, and I unfortunately did that a ton. Some of the places that I'm at, there's a lot of trees, let's just face it. And maybe I thought I was higher. I don't know why I just kept crashing this thing, especially towards the end. But the last time that I crashed it, it basically disintegrated into a million pieces. Personally, I really like DJI drones. The only problem that I had once in a while is it would seem to catch a signal and just not work quite right. I'm not sure why it didn't always do it. Actually, barely never did it. I think some of the times that's why it would crash, is it just kind of went scramble. But all in all, it was a very good drone. Unfortunately, it's not in the budget right now to replace it. I wish it was, because I know a lot of you really like some of our shorts that we did, and that was all filmed with that drone. So I will put out that if you know of a drone that's actually capable like that drone, shoot me an email. I'd love to take a look at it. Like I said, I am a fan of the DJI, but they're not cheap, and that's just a fact. The next is our Gamiity, however you pronounce it, and that is our wireless microphones. These things have been great. They've been wet. They come with everything you pretty much need, including clips. Some people like them, some people hate them, but I think that's more just the style of microphone that people sometimes hate. But these things, for the price point, have been absolutely amazing. Had no issues with them whatsoever. Sometimes they blow out, but that's every microphone. I don't care which one it is. So if you're looking for a cheaper microphone, I guess, that actually is pretty good, check out Gamiity. Next up is my old GoPro 3. This little camera has been through hell and back. Yes, they make a lot better ones than these nowadays, but I cannot say anything bad about this camera. It has continued to work. It continually does everything I ask it to do. The newer ones do have better picture quality. They have better stabilization, and you don't have to have this big bulky container because most of them are waterproof. But if you find the GoPro 3, I think this is 3X or 3, whatever it is, if you find one, don't hesitate to pick it up. These are really cheap nowadays, and they work amazingly well. So I do suggest you pick one of them up if you can find it. Next, we're going to move on to this thing right here. Now, funny story about this, I got pulled over and the cop swore to God that this was a weapon. Now, this is the KraftGeek Selfie and basically stand. It's for your phone. I know it's a horrible name, but it works remarkably well. It has a super fast deployment, and this thing is unbelievably handy. And the reason why I say that is if you're running around and you see a good shot, or you see like maybe a storm coming, you can pull this out quick, deploy it. You're not messing with the legs. You're not messing with anything. And you can adjust it. Now, of course, it has multiple ways you can adjust it, forward, back, whatever. It is 100% a selfie stick if you want it to be, of course. So for the price point of these, this has been an unbelievable handy thing to have around, surprisingly. Of course, it comes with, to start the video, wireless, which most of them do nowadays, but this is very good quality and has been way more handy than I ever thought it would be, by far. Of course, with this, I just got my Galaxy Samsung. Also handy, there are a ton of YouTube channels out there that all they use is a cell phone. You can 100% start a YouTube channel with your cell phone. And last but not least, the Hotwav R10 10.1 tablet. Now, I know what some of you are thinking, why is he showing us this? Well, Hotwav has spent a lot of time trying to make sure that they have made one of the most durable tablets that I've personally ever seen. This thing has been dropped, fell off the e-bike, but what I do with it is I download everything you see here, or I download from everything that you see here onto this, and then when it's raining or whatever, I use this. Now, when I say this is tough, I am not kidding. Yes, it's even waterproof. And you take it out and it still works just fine. So I am not going to get into the technical of this. It's obviously got strong everything that's on it. There are other videos from other creators that have done way better about the technical of this. So I suggest you check them out. Maybe they even have a discount code. I'm sure you've never heard of Hotwav, but this unit has been unbelievably good. It has never failed, doesn't crash, strong as hell. I cannot recommend this tablet enough. It has been unbelievably handy. But like I said, check out other videos about it. Maybe this will work for you, maybe it won't. And they might have a discount code that you guys can take advantage of. And that's important because we do not take affiliates, commissions, nothing. We make absolutely no money from any link we supply. That includes sponsors, which is why we can say, buy it, don't buy it, doesn't matter to us. And you all have a good one.
I'm your huckleberry.